This video is made for adult collectors because this movie is pushing 40.
Okay. People are dead.
So the year is 1986. Hasbro just released a shitload of new Transformers figures, and they need a way to discontinue the old ones. So then Ron Friedman shows up and says, we're just gonna kill them, and then Chris Cox is like,
Yeah!
all right, Hasbro team, you know the drill. We got a bunch of new toys. We gotta phase out the old ones. Any bright ideas?
Yeah, murder them all.
I want you to have sex with my wife.
And with that came the inception of the Transformers the movie. It took place in the far-off year of 2005, and it's centered around the character of Hot Rod and his journey to becoming Rodimus Prime. It's generally considered a staple of Transformers media now, but at the time of its release, it received a lot of backlash for the way it killed the previous cast of Autobots, especially Optimus. Like, this is a serious movie, people. Wake up. We're not watching The Lion King. We're watching Shadow the Hedgehog like a real man.
Revenge guac.
But putting aside all the corporate-mandated character death, there is still a lot to praise about this movie. The soundtrack, the animation, the casting, that whole first scene with Unicron and the stock chomp sound effect.
It's beautiful. This one's for the Criterion Collection.
So in 2021, Hasbro decided to pay their respects to this classic by making Studio Series 86. And now, 5 years and one Devastator later, I figured it'd be a good idea to see where it all ended up. Grab your new Coke because this is the absolute state of 86.
What is that fucking name? Who made this?
It is I, Cookie Magneto.
If you know me, you know my favorite genre of characters is characters who like football. And what do football players have in common with the Autobot Minibots?
A love of ass.
It's funny because football is terrible. Here he is in alt mode. It's a Charger, the Cavalier, Canyonero.
Fabio, Albert Pacino, Fonzie.
Oh, it's called a Pontiac Firebird. Should have guessed. And he is certainly a deluxe carbot. He's got lights, wheels, vents, bits that don't want to tab in. And he comes with an Autobot symbol that looks just as anorexic as the one on Prime. Here he is with a typical car deluxe. Here he is with some typical mini-bots. And here he is with the two bots that share his DNA.
A driver don't pick the car. The car pick the driver.
So that's about it for alt mode, except for one obvious question.
Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
Look at this sloppy plastic job they did on the pins here. Like, who was the QC manager for this? Kobeni?
I know what you are!
But the robot mode actually looks pretty good. The head is pretty weird. He's got like a Stone Phillips face encased in this head brick. And if you slide this switch down, you can have him actually look up.
Time to slide down because things are looking up.
He's got sword-wielding wrists, an impressive, albeit awkward ankle pivot, and a waist joint that was severely lacking in the last two interpretations.
Why didn't somebody tell me my ass was so big?
He comes with his gun that somehow looks punier than Bumblebee's. And he comes with a blast effect to recreate his magnetism powers. Or would it be mavitism powers now? I still don't fully know how that works.
It's all about gravity. Gravity.
It even works on the alt mode. Here he is with some typical deluxes. We got Cliff Jumper and Hotshot. Here he is with a typical Voyager. We got Red Alert. And here he is with his previous two molds, and you can just feel the evolution that went on in making this.
Hey, boys! Look what I got here!
Hey, where are the white women at?
Overall, this is a fairly decent rendition of Windcharger, and I'm pretty excited to see where they go with Tailgate.
Well done, lad. The Beatles are all dead.
Okay, if anyone's confused about why there are Autobot stickers on this Thundercracker, step 1, read the Skybound comics. Step 2, tell me how they go. I haven't read them yet.
You what?
I know a lot of people have taken umbrage with the lack of siege greebling on this guy, but I think if you look at what it actually has, you can probably let it slide. It's got accurate thrusters, landing gear, these things, and it's even got an opening cockpit, but I don't think I have anything small enough to fit in it.
'Cause it's too small!
Here he is with Scourge, the bot he's one day fated to become. And here he is with the Ghost of Starscream, which I regret transforming now because he's a brittle piece of shit.
Hey, babe. I die when I touch water.
And that's about it for the alt mode, so let's get him into robot mode, shall we?
Loaded diaper activate.
Transformation is fairly straightforward, but on my copy, the wings kind of stick, and I'm worried the plastic is going to break. Still, I have no complaints with how the robot mode turned out. I can take or leave the face, though.
This is my stank face.
He has really impressive posing, and just look at the back on him. Matter of fact, look at the front on him. You can take these jet fins on the legs off and put them on the wings, but I personally like the Hermes look, so I'm going to leave them on. And I love the ball-jointed hands. I just wish you'd tell me what that face is supposed to be. Here he is with himself. Here he is with his pretenders. Here he is with the one who did it first. And here he is with his other Skybound bros, RC Magnus Wen.
Wood.
Oh, and here he is with Megs to see how that's gonna scale. Overall, this is the best Seeker that Hasbro's ever made, Decepticon or not. And that's all I gotta say about it. Bring on the repaints.
Wow, I love my friends, and I love my God, and I love my country, and God bless America, I guess. What else can you say?
Soundwave superior, Constructicons inferior.
So back in 2024, Hasbro released 2 sets with the Earthrise Soundwave, and as the battered wife and cassette completionist I am, I ended up buying both of them. And then everything was going good until Hasbro hit me with the,
Well, hold the phone, fucker!
because we're making a Soundwave that's 1,000,000 times better and charging you $4 more for it.
You piece of shit! Go to jail! Go to jail!
But I'm not gonna lie to you, this is the best Soundwave since Core Class. He's got a lot of classic cassette detail, clever weapon storage with the battery guns, a relatively clean back, clever transformation bits with the legs, actual silver bits unlike Mando. I'm never gonna get over that, am I? And he's got a cassette button that can actually play cassettes.
I know it's only make-believe.
Yeah, I'm sold. And here they are.
And here they are. Let's get right to it. Come on.
Laserbeak and Buzzsaw are the same mold, so they transform the same way as one another. Ravage is his own mold, and he transforms like this. And they each come with a bunch of extra bits that can go on their backs to complete the look. But I'm getting off topic, so let's get back to the main event.
Hit that button!
Here he is in robot mode, and yeah, this figure is art. Wait a minute, I think there's something missing here.
There. Now it's art.
The face looks awesome, the arms can press the cassette button,
Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
and the legs can even do the Steven Seagal thing.
I will snatch every motherfucker birthday.
You can even perch Laserbeak on one of his arm tabs that Megatron doesn't have for some reason.
Welcome, Laserbeak.
Here he is with Blaster. Here he is with Sound Blaster looking yellow doll. Hell, we need a new one of these. Here he is next to the Core Class version, Sunwave if you will. And here he is with the rest of the cassette squad. Cassette crew. Cassette bros.
Right then, troops. No, not troops. Team. Gang. Fam? I'm distracting myself.
Overall, you've won me over again, Hasbro. This is the Don Cheadle of Soundwaves. And now my only wish is that you can keep this momentum going. You got 3 solid good new molds from 86. Don't fuck it up with.
So then I popped out and did it again and did it again and did it again. So then I popped out and did it again and did it again and did it again.
Picture this. You're at Target. Benson Boone or something is blaring in the electronics section. You get to the toy aisle, and right in the corner of your eye, right next to the Sonic 3 4-pack, you see repacks of Scourge and Hound and a new hot rod that blows the old one out of the water.
How could I ever compete? He's so much better than me.
Now, Target exclusives are nothing new, and they can range from the 80 fixed Perceptor to the Gamer Edition guys that I didn't buy.
Boobies.
But then you see something like this, and your question to Hasbro is, how many beers were you smoking when you made this?
Might be drunk just a little.
Now, as someone who got rid of the last two 86 packs, I can safely say that I'm not in the target demographic for wanting this. But if you look at it from a consumer standpoint, it is just not very good. The paint's all fucky, the sculpting only goes to the head and torso, and at that point, you'd just be buying them for the 2 extra accessories they have between them. And even at the old leader price that these two are going for, is it really worth it to get a figure just for that?
Is it really now?
But as much as I wish they did a Delta Magnus and just included these parts as add-ons to the original characters, I can at least take solace that these are exclusives and not gumming up the main line.
It's the Transformers the Movie, the Apology Tour.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go through all these real quick.
No, 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 yes, no, I guess you could stay.